All right, the last section that we've got to cover for this whole semester is section 8.1, and it's super easy because you've been doing it since you were in Algebra 1, if not earlier. The systems of equations, when they give you x's and y's and they give you multiple equations, and they ask you to find the x and the y that work for both equations. There are two methods we're going to learn in this class. The first one is called substitution. Now, substitution just means you're going to plug something in for something else. Just like in a basketball game, if the coach sends in a substitute, that person takes the place of someone else. The rules for substitution is you will always pick the x or the y in the top or the bottom and get that variable by itself. So you either want x equals or y equals. And typically what you're looking for is you're looking for the one that doesn't have a number in front of it, a coefficient. Now I'm starting with example number 3 because examples 1 and 2 on the PowerPoint were pretty easy and they're good to follow along with if you're kind of new at this or struggling with this. But they'll show you those are already solved for x or y, and all you had to do is just start off by plugging it in. But with this one, I'm going to get this y right here by itself on the top. So I'm going to take the 2x plus y equals 7. I'm going to get that y by itself. So I'm going to subtract the 2x from both sides. And that gives me y is equal to a negative 2x and a positive 7. So this tells me y is the same thing as negative 2x plus 7. So now I want to plug this in to the other equation. And that's how you always work these problems. You'll always get a variable by itself and then plug it into the other equation, the one that you haven't used. So take this 3x plus 2y equals 11, and you're going to plug this in the spot for the y. This will be 3x plus 2 times that junk there, negative 2x plus 7 equals 11. Distribute that 2 right there, you get a negative 4x plus 14 equals 11. 3x minus 4x is a negative 1x plus 14 equals 11. Subtract the 14 from both sides. You get a negative x equals negative 3, and divide by negative 1, and x is a positive 3. Once you find one of the variables, your last step, you got to find the x and the y unless they ask differently. You got to plug this into either equation to find the y. It looks pretty easy to take that first equation and plug that in for the x. 2 times 3 plus y equals 7. That's 6 plus y equals 7. Subtract the 6, and y is equal to 1. You should write your equation, your answer as a point. X always goes first.